believer, I got nothing to lose, nothing to lose. You can never give up when the music lives in you. This is my dream, my life, my time to shine. Let the haters hate, but ain't no way they gon' stop me. Watch me, I'll shine. I'll shine. I'll shine.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unconventional Analysis. From now to the end of time, I'm your host, Jay Magic.
Awesome!
Listen. Everett fam, Everett clan, Everett tribe, how we doing? Once again, we back in the hot box, as you can see. But we done changed some things around. I done found me a dedicated spot just for podcasting. I turned one of the game installs into my podcast booth. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Because we got let me show you the camera real quick. We got game installs in here. So they can't say nobody's cheating, nobody's looking at their screen and shit. So we got the stalls set up so they can't say nobody's cheating, looking at their screen. They can't say none of that. The last episode I did, screen sharing did work. So I have all the pictures that I was telling y'all about on the last one. I have them and I'm going to share my screen. I have nothing up in the back. Nothing up. I might play a little bit more music, shoot. You never know. But this podcast is titled All About Magic, man. I think I done put out at least like 5 or 6 podcasts so far, but haven't really went in detail about who I am, why I started this podcast, and things of that nature. So we're gonna get into it today. Shit. You can go ahead and fire that up. Best place to start is at the beginning, man. So we're gonna do it like this. I am Jay Magic. I ain't gonna give you the whole government right now, but I am Jay Magic. I am a proud 35-year-old African American male, as you can see. Been growing these locks for about 5.5 years, maybe 6 years now. All right, so we're gonna start at the very beginning. Young Jay Magic was born in Pahokee, Florida, city of Pahokee, P-A-H-O-K-E-E. Man, no, city of the rabbit chasers, fastest cats out there. I was born in Pahokee Hospital in Pahokee, Florida, but I grew up in Belglade, which is like not even, I'd say 5 miles away. They're so close. They're rivalries, actually. Grew up in Belglade. I attended Glade Central High School in Belglade, Florida. Her soil is her fortune. We call that the Muck. This is Muck City. If you don't know about Muck City, it's the shit. I'm lying. I am fucking lying. It has been rated one of the worst places to live in Florida. Between crime, corrupt police, and things like that, it's labeled one of the worst spots to live. So I'm just happy that I was able to make it out of there and make something of myself. It might not be the best place to live and come from, but we've had a lot of successful people come out of the muck. I'm talking about NFL players and everything, like Hall of Fame NFL players, and one that should be going in the Hall of Fame this year, Anquan Bolden. Like, we've had some talent come through Belglade, Pahokee, Clewiston, Palm Beach, Rivera, the whole section, man. We done had some talent come from there. I went to school with Deontay Thompson. He played for the Florida Gators in college and ended up winning a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens. That was my classmate. I know him personally. I played football with T3, who is Travis Benjamin. He went to the University of Miami, and in the NFL he played for the Cleveland Browns and the San Diego Chargers. I can go on and on, man. I can go on and on. The class of 2004 to 2008 had so many players go to the NFL, man. Before us, even Janoris Jenkins, Jackrabbit, he a rapper now, but he played at the University of Florida, University of North Texas. Oh, no, not North Texas. Shit, I'm gonna have to look it up. Uh, but when he made it to the NFL, he played with the New York Giants. He played with the Saints. He done played a couple places. So, you know, that's just in the DNA of coming from the muck. So, uh, leaving the muck, I took my talents to Georgia for my senior year. I graduated from Georgia and ended up going to the military. This is me right here, straight out of basic training. Baby face, still a little pudgy. My boy Doug, he's still in right now, over 20 years later. He's still in the military. We still keep contact with each other, which is awesome. Cause that was my road dog. Then you know, I started having kids. And kids started getting older, and I realized I needed to do stuff to make sure they were straight, support them and things of that nature, make sure they had everything that they ever wanted. So I started doing music while also working at a warehouse. Not just any warehouse, it was UPS. I worked on the line where UPS trucks would come in, they would back into my door. I would slide a belt to the back of the UPS truck, and then I would jump on the back of the UPS truck and put the packages on the belt. The belt was like a conveyor, it moved automatically. So all I had to do was throw the boxes on the belt all day, 12 hours. It was an easy ass job, simple ass job. And then at night, I worked at McDonald's. Um, Shit, you gotta work somewhere. You feel me? I was just trying to make as much money as possible. So I was working two jobs while still doing music and shit like that. And now that my share screen finally works, I'm gonna show you some of this stuff right here. These are my photos from when I was doing music. That's me on stage thinking I was killing shit. That was my logo, a nice little logo. That was my promotion, promotional flyer right before the show. This picture was actually used on another flyer later on down the line. And if you look very closely right here, you can see that monster chain that I was talking about Strange gave me. I got another picture of it coming up soon. Oh man, this is me performing one of my love songs. I was getting down. I was getting down. When I tell you I was getting down, this is me getting ready to go to the Afro Man concert that we opened up for. I missed that shirt. That shirt was hard as hell. It's a girl rolling up. That's when my I first started growing those locks, but I ended up cutting those when I got locked up. They made me cut my hair and shit, so I had to start all over again. My shit would probably be down to the middle of my back right now, but right now it's just at my chest because I had to start over. Strange, my nigga, strange. It might not be nothing to y'all, but that monster necklace was goddamn. It was like this nigga had just gave me $1 million. Here you go, Joker. Because How many people you know signed to a major label independently? Like Monster ain't even a music label. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. He was signed to Monster, and it's not even a music label. That's the Young King Joker right there. Right before he had got locked up, he got the mask on his chest. I think he got that tattoo like a week before he got locked up, and I took that picture of him. He cut his locks too. Shit, his shit should be even longer. This is me when I founded my new group PMI. PMI stands for Pardon My Insanity, because we was going stupid on the mic. When I tell you we was going stupid, we was going stupid. This is me getting ready to go to a Florida versus Kentucky either football game or basketball game. As you can see, I've always been into shades. I've always had some big ass shades. This is me starting my show. This is how I started it. I started it with a prayer and then my song. I always used to do that. I always used to start with a prayer. I always start with a specific song, because I would do the prayer just, praying for a safe show, everything goes good, and nothing happens before, during, or after my slot. Like I want everybody to I want everybody to have a good show and go home safe. That was my prayer. And then that's me, that's Joker, and my boy Rennie, man. R.I.P. to Rennie, man. R.I.P. to Rennie, man. God dang, I forgot about this picture. Hey, listen, listen, listen. My dog right here, his name is Rennie. Renny. He was the founder of he's the founder of Horny Mob in Lexington, Kentucky. He did music. I might have to play a couple of his songs. He did music. That's me wearing the Monster chain at my show. But he did music. He was really, really good. Like he was on the rise. But after I left Kentucky, like 2 weeks after I left Kentucky, him and four of his brothers were in a car accident, and he's the only one that passed. And they buried him in the forest. Sounds crazy, but that's where we used to have like bonfire parties where we drink till we black out and goddamn just dance, man. Goddamn, rest in peace to the man, Rennie, man. That's a real god. I got this picture twice, I guess. I had to bring my boy on stage with me. I told you, man, he do that shit. I was giving him his props on the stage right then. That motherfucker being all shy and shit. I love you, boy. I miss that nigga, man. And of course, I got my boy Joker up there with me. He was like my shadow. That nigga went everywhere I went. Everywhere. Yeah, man. That's the fit. I don't know if that fit goes together now, but then I thought that shit was so hard. I don't know why, but back then I thought that shit was so hard. Cause I got the flag on my chest, plus I got another flag on my chest and in my hand. But I got the military fatigues to represent, you know, my military time. But I got the flag to represent what I was in back then, and the hat just throws it all together because it's with the red, it's got the black in it. Like I thought that shit was dope as fuck. That was me getting ready to turn up. That was me getting ready to turn up. You see my boy back there. He the dancer, man. He don't even like Florida, but he in a whole Florida Gator gear. He is a Georgia fan. He's got the Florida Gator hat, Florida Gator shirt, and the Florida Gator custom J's.
That's because on that day it wasn't about me. So I had to no diddy suck it up.
No, did it? But I respect that. I respect that. My boy put his pride to the side. He came and goddamn showed out for me, man. I fucks with that. That's my Reverb Nation. I have a dream single cover. I put it on Reverb Nation. As you can see, it's got Mindframe Records right here. Mindframe Records presents J Magic. This is that I Have a Dream single cover. This is the cover I made just for the I Have a Dream single. Still on stage, still doing my thing. Whoever took them pictures, they A1. I don't even know who took the pictures, but thank you to whoever took the pictures. Matter of fact, I know who took the pictures. My girl took the pictures. Thank you to my girl. Because we captured some memories that's crazy. Cretin. My boy Cretin. Man. This is his Life So Far album cover. Mostly him, mostly cartoon. I watched him storyboard this from start to finish. Here you go. I watched him take the picture, start doodling on the picture, making it look like a cartoon. I stepped out of the room and this was the end product. Still on stage, still doing my thing. Look skinny as hell in that picture. Cretin again. There is a part of me in every line I write. That's how deep that shit is. That shit goes hard. And that was his single cover. That shit goes hard. Man, we was before our time. That's all it was. We was before our time. That's Rennie doing his verse. My boy's still doing his backup thing. And I'm hyping my boy up. R.I.P. to Rennie, man. Rennie the God. I'm gonna play one of his videos on one of my podcasts. Cause he's got 2 that I know of, 3 that I know of that's on YouTube. This is Free Speech, another single by Cretin. His singles was hard. His whole album went hard. This is me thanking the crowd before I even got started. My boy was talking shit to somebody. Oh, we might have been talking. Matter of fact, I think we was talking shit to somebody who was by the bar doing something. They was doing something, but I know we was talking shit. My boy was ready to jump off stage on their ass because I was pointing them out. This is me and Reese when I became the CEO of Mindframe. This is one of the first people that I brought on to Mindframe. This is before I even started PMI and everything like that. Like becoming CEO of Mindframe is what made me even have the idea to start my own PMI while I was still with Mindframe. So I had a Mindframe artist and I had a PMI artist. Reese was my Mindframe artist and Strange was my PMI artist. And I used to have them collab all the time. I'm talking about all the time. Man, we was turned, bro. When I tell you we was turned, fuck, we was turned. This is my album cover. This is my album cover. I got the J Magic in the front. I got the flames. You can see the Muck City a little bit when you blow it up. I got the big ass shades on. I got the Florida hat, Orlando Magics, and I got the bandana. That was the album cover. Once again, my first picture for PMI. I got the Mindframe hat in my hand. I wish it was a little less blurry, but that's the way we actually took the picture. It's purposefully like that. Yeah, this is for that I Have a Dream. I use this cover for the EP too. Okay, so I used it for the single and the EP. This is one of the pictures I took. Man, when I got the CEO role, it was the role of a lifetime because they had a roster. When I tell you they had a roster, and I became CEO after just being signed. I started off just as a signed artist. So let that sink in for a second. I started as a signed artist making, I say,
Are you in the menu of the what's it called?
I think I got paid like $100 a song when I first started, and that's nothing. That is nothing. But to me, it was extra money.
No, it's alright. Alright, let's go. Let's
So,
warm up. Let's
and
warm
that
up.
was just to start off. I only did 16.
No, no, no.
I would do I do a verse, so it's like $100 a verse because I wasn't doing whole songs at the time. I was just doing verses. So I was basically getting paid $100 for a verse. I was just starting out, so $100 for a verse was cool with me. But then when I started shopping around to other people and figuring out, what everybody else was getting, prices went up.
Hey, bro, come to 3.
So, prices started going up. But
Hey,
this
bro,
is
you
one of
trying
the
to go
pictures
play
I
Parker
took
or not?
for, CEO of Mindframe. We used to put these
You wanna
bitches
go
up
play Axel Inn?
everywhere. Once we got our building, we did
Alright,
move
bet.
out of the closet. We moved out of
Wait, you
where
said
we was
what? You said
recording
you
at
did?
in the closet, uh, outside of the bedroom. If you didn't catch my podcast from yesterday, I'll just give you a rundown of it. It was a bedroom upstairs, but the closet was outside the bedroom. We cut a hole in the wall to put the mic through it. Then we air crated everything up so it wouldn't echo. And we had all the recording equipment on the other side of the wall. So that's what I mean by it. We finally got out of the closet and got us a building where we could do music and shit at, like a little studio. It was like a little small ass studio. Basically, that's what it was. And we put these pictures up all around the studio. This song right here is actually on YouTube. You can look this song up on YouTube right now. And it's from 12 years ago. Mindframe Records presents Your World, J Magic and Creek. This was one of the biggest songs we had at the time. That's why it went on YouTube. Everybody was digging this song. This is what got us looked at for the Afro Man opening for Afro Man. This song right here, but it didn't do too good on YouTube. But it's still on there. Sometimes I go look it up and play it just to give it a couple more views. But I have the a song on my computer, so and on my phone. But I still go to YouTube and click on it every now and then. It's probably
Hey,
been
bro,
on
you
there
want to join
12
the
years.
board game?
I don't even think it got 700 views. Matter of fact, I'll look it up in
Yeah,
a
what?
second. We almost done with these pictures.
Bet.
Oh man,
Let's
I don't know. I guess I was feeling myself right here. I was on top of the car and everything. I know this is in Kentucky though. I know I'm just coming up from work because I got the steel toes on.
I'll be right
So I
back.
know I'm just coming from work. Yeah, that was me. Back in my young days, that was me. Ain't no denying it. Ain't no running from it. It is what it is. That was me. It's another show me and Cretan did, and Idle Eyes. Oh my God. I'm on you see I'm on a flyer. You see, put some respect on your boy name. You see I'm on a flyer. Come on now. Put some respect on your hold up. Nigga spelled my name wrong. But it's alright. Hybrid the Rapper, Pipe, Swisher, Me, Raven and Crow, Strange, Hollywood Trill, True Story, Idle Eyes, Cretin. It was the Cold Fire event, man. Oh, at Al's Bar. I remember performing at Al's Bar, Tin Roof, Two Keys, all the big places. Matter of fact, I did a song with what the fuck that dude name is now? Fuck, what is his name? Let me look up his name real quick. Bryson Tiller. How can I forget what his name is? How can I forget? I'm sorry, Bryson. I'm sorry. Okay. Uh, I was at Two Keys and I performed after Bryson Tiller before he was the Bryson Tiller that y'all motherfucking know right now. Go back and I got the flyers. Don't worry. Don't worry. I told you I don't want to bring you nothing but truth.
Yo, I'm team captain. Join real quick.
Man, this is your boy chilling back there on them Four Locos. We was having a party. I was dripped out in that black. When I tell you I was dripped out in that black, you can see how old it is. Look at them little fucking speakers. We was having a party in that bitch though, and I was chilling in the cut with that fire. Chilling in the cut. I wasn't dancing or nothing. Are we back at the beginning? Because this is the promo again. Oh no, we're not back. Okay. Cretin, T1D. Look how young I look. Oh my fucking god. Look at that baby face. Nigga. T1D, he was our producer. He was our beat maker. He was our motivator. He was our networker. He was everything, man. Behind the scenes, he was everything. T1D was the reason we was getting any looks, any eyes. Was the reason anybody even knew who we were. But dang, all that shit just brings back memory. Shit just brings back memories, man. Oh, that's T1D's parents right there. I didn't want to leave them out, just in case they see the video.
You could have picked that teammate.
All right, I think this is the first picture again. Yeah, that's the first picture again. Hope y'all enjoyed that, man. That little trip down memory lane. I still got this up. So what else was I supposed to show y'all? I was supposed to show you the video on YouTube. Okay, YouTube. I'm glad that y'all can see what I'm doing now. What is that?
What?
I told you it's on here, and I told you it ain't got nothing but 200 views on that mug. Okay. I'm glad I did come to this page. That's a picture of Big Mike right there, and we call him Big Mike for a reason. That is Big Mike. He was he's the voiceover on all my songs. Like when I tell you he's got a moderator's voice, he's got a narrator's voice, and he can change that shit and pitch that shit and throw that shit. Man, that motherfucker Big Mike was a genius with it. When I tell you a genius with it. All right, let me go to Cretin's page real quick. Cause he's got a lot of shit on here. But hold on, let me show y'all how old this shit is. 10 years. It says 10 years from right now. Yes. He still got videos from 6 years ago. That's what I'm talking about.
But the other team got more
That
players
right
than
there
Columbia.
is Overdose. That's Strange. That's Cretin. That's T1D. God dang. Man. And that's from 9 years ago. Cretin on my
But
own.
how do you catch the ball? How do you catch the ball when the controller is on?
You got the Cretin right there.
I know that. I did
Man, they did a video.
I don't, but it don't be working.
Pardon my insanity. You see it. I ain't even know they had to put this I ain't even know they put this video up here. Bruh. Oh, I'm gonna have to get this some more views. I ain't even know they put this video up here. I ain't gonna be able to play it while I'm on here with y'all, but I'm damn sure finna get clips from it. And T1D. That one dude, that's what T1D stand for. That's Strange. That's T1D.
The other team left, so
Man.
yeah, you're on the other team.
This is actually the first version of Famous. I have the remix of Famous. This is when he was on what's the name? Nobody takes your freestyle seriously. Dang, man. That's not him. That's crazy because I know he got more than one subscriber.
This nigga just threw interception.
Dang, man, this is like a trip down memory lane. I love that song. Oh man. All right. Yeah, I'm glad I came to that because I'm gonna have to come back to that a little bit later. This is also one of his little Juggalo songs where he does the what's it called? Where he does the face painting and eye contact stuff. Hi, I know y'all haven't seen me in a while because we've been going through pictures and stuff like that. Oh man. Thank y'all for taking that trip down memory lane with me. That's just a piece of life. That's just a piece. But I want to show y'all like proof. Like everything that I say, I want to show you proof of it. That way we build a solid foundation. You feel me? As you can see, I'm on even bigger Bud Lights today. All right, so where did we leave off? We did growing up in the muck. We did coming to Georgia, going to the military. We can get in depth about the military. We can do that. But it ain't pretty. Listen. EJ,
Sure.
it's time to take a shower.
What?
Time to take a shower.
Oh.
Listen. I was a fuck up when I was in the military. I'm talking about a certified fuck up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a fuck up. I was pissed off that my recruiter lied to me. The Marines was not what he said it was gonna be. And I was pissed off. I rebelled. And it ain't do nothing but fuck me up in the end. Shit that I'm just now recovering from. I'm gonna tell you how I fucked up. It's a lot of options, but I'm gonna tell you just a few. When I first got to my duty station, which was Marine Corps Air Station, Yuma, Arizona. Hold on, let me back up. When my recruiter came to me my senior year, he pitched me with the idea that I could be playing on the Marine Corps football team. Okay. Not only that, he said I would get a cushy job until the football thing came around. I did my research. The Marine Corps does have a football team. They don't play like the Army and the Navy. They play on different bases and shit like that. And yes, you get paid to play on the Marine Corps football team. That's one of your occupations. Like when they put it on your DD 214, you have your 0300 type job, but you also have that you played for the Marine Corps football team on there. Here you go. For those of you who don't know, think I'm capping, just look it up. The Marine Corps has a football team. It ain't no professional team or nothing like that, but they do have it. So my recruiter pitched me with the idea of playing for the Marine Corps football team. Said I was gonna have a cushy job until that rolled around. He told me basic training was gonna be hard, and he told me to hit him up uh, once I got done with basic if I had any problems, anything that I wanted to work out. So I loved the basic training. Loved it. Fucking loved it. Basic training was, man, if I could do it all over again, I would do basic training over again. Like, I fucking love that shit. Uh, Once I got done with basic training, I went to my MOS school, which is the job that I was going to do while I was in the military. And it was a cushy job. It was some little computer job. I was an admin. That's what it was. I was an admin clerk, administrative clerk. I had a computer job. Cushy as fuck. I gave people orders to go uh, overseas to different commands. I gave people orders that promotions were coming down the lines. Like, um, I saw a lot of shit. I'm talking about classified shit that the COs and the brigadier generals and those type of people, the shit that they were talking about came down the line, and I had to type that shit up in a format that my department, my troops, my regiment would understand. So I got it from way up here and it trickled down to where I was, and I gave all the orders. Like, I typed up who goes here, who goes here, who goes here, what promotion comes in, who got demoted, who got meritoriously promoted, who got sidetracked, who got looked over. I saw it all. I saw it all. So I'm working one day. I'm like, dang, man, it's been a year already. Why ain't nobody hitting me up? So I try to hit my staff sergeant up. Well, not my staff sergeant, the recruiter. He was a sergeant when he recruited me. I tried to hit him up. He was no longer on command at that post. He had become a staff sergeant and moved. So I'm like, man, fuck. What the fuck I'm finna do? If I'm not goddamn, if this football shit's not finna work out, what the fuck am I finna do? So I say, fuck it. I'm about to crash out. Oh man. I said, fuck it. It ain't what I thought it was gonna be. This ain't what I want. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do me. So I started being UA a lot, which is unauthorized absence and shit like that. Um I was supposed to stay in duty. I had fire watch. That means I watched over the command. Um, I would review any change of command when When the higher ups came on base, I was the first one that they would see, so I would let the rest of the base know that the higher up is on base. That was supposed to be my job. But I was in crash out mode. I said, fuck it. Yeah. I said, fuck it. Instead of doing duty, instead of standing watch like I was supposed to, I went to my homeboy's wedding in Mexico. I not only left my post, I left the United States. I want you to understand how bad that is. I not only left my post, but I left the whole country. So I'm supposed to be standing fire watch, but I'm at my homeboy's wedding in Mexico, Juarez, Mexico. And after the wedding is over, we go to this Mexican club. It was a 2-story club, so it was a club downstairs, but it was also a club upstairs. You can go upstairs and goddamn look downstairs and see everybody dancing and shit like that. So his reception was upstairs. He had bought out the whole upstairs, and everybody that came to the wedding came to the reception at the top of the club. So we in that bit partying. I'm talking about we in that bit going dumb. I'm talking about, bruh. We got this upstairs spot so fucking packed. It bitch jumping so hard that the motherfucking club owner's son came in there and was like, hey, I'm gonna need you to send some of them people on the first floor because we have a weight limit on this second floor. And shit, it's a lot of people up here. Y'all might be exceeding the weight limit. We didn't get no fucks. We started turning up even more. And it's Mexican music. They ain't playing no American music. And we getting down to this motherfucker too. We don't know none of the words. I came out of that bitch learning. Lo que pasó, pasó. En que cuyo. Lo que pasó, pasó. Man. Oh, fuck. I learned a lot of Spanish songs that night. But listen, I'm in that bitch slaughtered. Fucking wasted. I get a call on my phone. I step outside to answer it. And it was all I know is when I answered the phone, all I heard was Commander's on deck. I was like, Commander on deck? Nigga, I sobered up instantly. Fuck. Commander's on deck? I done did fire watch 8 times. This nigga ain't never came. Never came. When I'm saying fuck it, now he coming. Fuck. Nigga, you know how far away I am? Put the nigga on the phone. Private Everett is Brigadier General Williams. First of all, sir, it is Lance Corporal Everett. He's like, not no more. I'm taking your pay and your rank. I'm taking you all the way back down to private. I'm trying to come up with any kind of bullshit like, what you mean, man? What's going on? What? Why? He's like, why you ain't at fire watch? Man, I paid so-and-so to take my fire watch. What you mean? You saying he ain't there? I'm on the way to right there. I'm finna fuck him up. He's like, no. We don't need to go that far. Who you said you paid to take your fire watch? Hold up. I've been my phone hung up on his ass. I wouldn't do it again though. I wouldn't do half the shit again. But I was in crash out mode. So check it. I hung up on him. I run back upstairs and I tell my homeboy who getting married, I say, hey Trey, how fast can we get back to base? That nigga say, who gonna drive you? I was fucked. I was already fucked. So I stayed and partied. I stayed the whole weekend. I had fire watch on that Friday. Friday is the day that the Brigadier General called me. I wasn't supposed to report back in until Monday. That was my next day of duty. My next day of work, basically. But I know he looking for me to come back. Fuck it. You can't get in more trouble. You already in trouble. You feel me? You can't get in more trouble. So I partied the whole weekend. When I reported back to base on Monday, as soon as I swiped my badge, MPs showed out from everywhere. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Man. Here you go. They put me in handcuffs. Said I was wanted by the Brigadier General. Took me to the commanding officer's office. My commanding officer talking to me. Brigadier General steps in the building. You know, commander on deck. Everybody stands up. I stood up like Sir, I'm gonna go ahead and man up. That was my fault. What can we do to resolve this situation? He handed me a piece of paper. He had already put in the paperwork. He done took my pay. He done took my rank. Then he handed me another paper.
Yeah, talk to me and everything.
2 years, 8 months in the brig. The brig is military prison.
Fight everybody on the freaking
2 years, 8 months. But before, let me backtrack a little bit. I'll tell you about that. But before,
Yeah, I'm done, bro.
I got UA for that, for leaving my post. I got in trouble for underage drinking on base. They got a club on base, man. The club is on base. If they serving me the drinks in the club, how am I getting in trouble for it? When I went to the military, I was 17. But a year after that, I was already drinking. Shit. By 18 and a half, I was drinking like a motherfucker, like a fucking fish. And the only reason, or the only way you can go to the military at that age as if you graduate early or on time like I did. I graduated and my mama had already signed the papers a year ago because I was in MEPS, which is like a program that gets you ready to go to the military. So I was already in there for a year. My mama had signed the papers already because I already knew what I wanted to do. And the recruiter made that shit sound easy. So I had already like when he first started talking to me, that's when I joined the MEPS program. Started getting up early, running, working out, doing pull-ups, doing push-ups, doing sit-ups. Like I started this shit like the day I talked to this motherfucker, just so I would be ready. So yeah, I was in the MEPS program. My mama signed me up. So 3 days after I graduated, I was gone. I had no ties here. Not like that. I didn't have no kids. I didn't have. Hold on. I apologize, y'all. I'm back. Uh. So yeah, 3 days after I graduated, I was gone. I didn't have no ties because I didn't have no kids. That was one thing that I planned on doing, making it through high school without having any kids. And I did that. I had two goals in life when I was in high school. Make it through high school with no kids and make it through life with no felonies. And right now I'm 2 for 2. Almost had a felony, almost had a couple felonies, but I kind of skated by on a couple of them.